Welcome to Hangar 12, I'm Monkey. I thought I'd try something a little bit different with this video. I thought I'd try a bit of live TV. So we're going to record this live. I'm on my way to the Bevic Expo hall. And we're going to have a look around the Invictus Expo. It should still be RSI. I recorded it earlier. Went in and recorded earlier, but forgot to rent any ships. So I thought I'll pop back, rent ships, and while I'm here I'll do a quick live run. This is the new approach. I found out you can actually get pretty close. You can fly. I took one of the Titans out, and I thought I got so close. I thought I might even be able to ditch it down on the on this little platform here, but it literally kicked me straight out and gave me a fine. But I got pretty close, so yeah, there's hope yet. Maybe you can get above it and drop out. Maybe not. Anyway, let's have a quick look. You got our food kiosk there, but I should be... Yeah, I'm doing fine for food at the moment. This is the entrance. Got ourselves our little statues here. Plenty of merch, which is good. This is new, actually. This jacket, the Invictus flight jacket. In steel. I've got the original, the brown one that you had a couple of years ago, just for turning up. Let's get naked. Let's get these clothes off. Let's get some clothing. Yeah, that's the steel. Which is basically like a black grey version of the brown jacket. I don't think you can buy the brown. I think you only got the brown for turning up to Invictus on that particular day. And that was a few years ago. So let's go and have a look around. So we've got our merch, our t-shirts. Unfortunately, this merch gets wiped quite often when we have item wipes. I say quite often, actually these days it's not that often. You can buy a pack with all the merch in, I believe. And these are the new item banks that are coming in for inventory use for small items. I'm looking forward to playing with these. I still am, actually, when they come out, see what they can do. See exactly what you can pull out of there, and the persistent hangers when they come out. I was hoping they'd kind of come out with this patch, but maybe with the event going on, there's a lot to fit in this patch already. They did say, I think they said they're only a couple of weeks away, but we know what deadlines are like, especially in Star Citizen. So I'd expect to see at some point after. So they have announced that 4.0 is the next patch, and it's going to be the Q3 patch. Now, 3.23, I believe, was meant to be the Q1 patch. So it looks like they're skipping over Q2. So we might get another point patch for Q2 that's got the hangers in. That seems to be becoming a trend at the moment. We get a big patch, then a point patch, and then another big patch. And it means they can push 4.0 out to CitizenCon. I've got tickets for that, so I'll be doing some recording there. We'll get some footage of CitizenCon, and there is the Polaris. She's a nice ship. I don't know if I'd want to invest the money in it though, just because obviously you've got to have those crew members on to operate it, unless you're going to be solo flying it and doing nothing with it. Box delivery missions, which I love doing in a Karak. Just rock up in a Karak overdressed. It's just the external. You can't get on it, but they did say that it's pretty close. I think IAE, so that's usually around CitizenCon. IAE. I think it's October usually. Is CitizenCon. I mean, she's a nice ship though. She's big, and I'm looking forward to crewing on one. I'm sure one of the orgs I'm in will have a couple flying. I'm more of an industrialist than combat, simply because of the big icon bug that we've got at the moment, so I can't really see a target. I might show you that a little later on. But I do like the idea of engineering and things like that, so I'd like to crew on a bigger ship, get some engineering gameplay, and especially now that's starting to seep into the game. You can try that on the Arena Commander. It is good fun. I wonder if I can get us a better view. Those are some big engines. So we've got the Constellation next to it. That's 2 constellations back to back, which kind of gives you an idea of the size of this thing. Let's get out here so we can. So the Constellation's not a small ship. It's like a mid to large, like a small, large, mid kind of ship. And this Polaris is just huge. Let's see if I can get some better camera angles on this, maybe. 1 second. Oh, it's lagging me out, which is quite a feat considering I've got a bit of a beastie system. Let's have a look here. Is that as high as I'm going to go?
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
See what we can get here. That's the problem with it being such a big ship. You just can't fit it all in shot. And not only that, come on. But it is huge. Wow. In fact, until I got up here, I didn't realise exactly how big it is. I mean, it looks big from underneath. But, mate. So, a Connie is like a third of the length of the ship. And those engines at the back are insane. That is huge. I wonder where you board. I mean, you've probably got side hatches, so you dock side onto a station, maybe? Is there any kind of... Again, I know you can't get into this, but I wonder if we can see if there's any... No, there's a hangar above. Is there anything for ground vehicles? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at this because I'm starting to get an itchy wallet. Let's have a look over here. Got the components. As per usual displays. Got the F8C Lightning, is this? F8C Lightning, that's it. I do like these new Ranger ships that are coming out. The new RSI ships are looking great. This F8 looks good. So I did get the F7CA. F7CA. The F7A. But I am honestly thinking of possibly maybe switching it out for an F7C. F8C. I'm going to need to concentrate. Come on, monkey. Uniforms. We've got flight crew or flight deck crew. These guys should be coming in at some point as NPCs to help you land. So you'll start seeing people actually active in your hangars, NPCs active in your hangars. Like guiding you in, telling you where to go. I don't know if at any point they're going to have taxiing. I know that some of these ships have wheels. So it wouldn't surprise me if at some point you have taxiing, like proper runways for some of these ships. The Aurora. This was the first package I ever bought back in 2014. Was an Aurora. I can't remember. Was it an NL or LN or something like that? Not a bad ship. I did prefer it to it was the Mustang, wasn't it? Just because you had this little bit of cabin space in here. You got a bed in the back. You got your seat there. Out of the 2 starter ships, not counting like the cutter or anything, like the 2 original starter ships, this one was my favourite. It was a good little ship. I did always think, like many people, that these wings should have like snapped out. Maybe while you're in atmosphere or something, that would have been cool. Or you could even use it to bolt on extra boxes for a bit of cargo space, like a cargo hauling version. Get some racks in there. But anyway, you got the Mantis. The Mantis is seeing a lot of action at the moment with the ever-growing piracy gameplay. I've seen a lot of these. I was actually tangled by one of these for the first time by an external player 2 nights ago. I was in an F7A in the Hornet, so it wasn't too much of an issue. But because it was the first time in years that I've been webbed up by one of these, I was kind of confused. I was like, why aren't I moving anywhere? And then all of a sudden it's like, why are there flashing red lights everywhere? Oh right, that's it, there's a Mantis. So over here we have our Ursas. If you've watched the other video, I've got a video on the Ursa Medivac. It looks like somebody could use the Medivac right now. A couple of just limbs, just a couple of random limbs on the floor. It looks like somebody had a failed botched operation in here. But yeah, if you watch I've got another video. If you watch that, you'll get more of a view of this. This is the luxury version. The Lynx. Is it the Lynx? Yeah, the Lynx. Ursa Lynx. I'm not sure if these are glitched hubcaps or if they're meant to look like that. It looks like they glitched through the top there, so I think they're meant to be lower down so they fit on that central hub there. But yeah. And I think they were like this last year as well, so I'm surprised they didn't put that right. Maybe they didn't have a person any time to slide those down. They're too busy. Or are they meant to look like that? Because it's almost like they're cogged. Can we see it from the back? Let's have a quick look here. I'm pretty sure they're glitched. I'm pretty sure, or they're bugged I should say. I'm pretty sure that they're too high up and they should be further down. They don't look right up there. But from the back, the others are kind of offset as well. Time will tell. But yeah, this is the luxury version. There's no hatch at the back. You've just got a big window at the back. Quite like this yellow stained window. They've got similar windows on the cutter as well. At the back, there's 2 little slot windows on the cutter. We'll have a look at that when it's Drake Day towards the end. You come on. It's got a similar rack to the Medevac. You stick a couple of guns in there, a couple of rifles. This should be a compartment that houses all your components. Yeah, all your little components are all stacked in there. Looks like there's a few missing. Can I? No, it won't let me pull them. Oh, it tells you the price of these now as well. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you need to repair, I wonder what penetration's like. If you want to take one of these down, all the components are in one spot. You get ballistic shots in this area from the outside. I wonder if it penetrates enough just to shut down the entire Ursa. It could be a weak spot. Could be something worth looking into. Also in here, you get a little display cabinet to the right. If you hit that. There you go, you can keep trophies or food or whatever it is you want to get in there. You got a little TV, you can watch Netflix on, keep your snacks in the cupboard. Over here you got some shelving for extra bits and pieces, a couple of screens. Let's open that up. Pops out. A bucket you can put drinks in. I did test this earlier, you can actually put bottles in there. That's my phone kicking in there. Let's have a look. Right up front, it's got this kind of slightly more luxury look. Couple of seats in the back, like where the here we go. This is the troop transport, if you like. That's got 4 just like plastic seats in the back, fold down seats. So it's a luxury version. carries half the amount of people, but in twice the amount of luxury, if not more. In this one, you can fold these seats up, or you can sit down. It's entirely up to you. Let's try that again. You can close these seats. That's that Polaris. Freezes up there. And I'm going to sit down again. But you can see underneath the seats, you've got that like gravity lock that holds cargo. You drop cargo down there, it's meant to hold it still. If you put cargo anywhere else, apart from on these types of pads in cargo bays, they could get damaged once that mechanic is in the game. So we got the Scorpius here. Two variants, or is it one with just the Antares? RSI signature Scorpius adapted bi-wing quantum. Ah, okay, so it is a quantum dampening Scorpius. Let's can we rent this? Yes, we can. 2 days. Let's grab one of those.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends
And I don't have a Scorpius, so let's grab one of those as well, just while we can. Scorpius, 2-man fighter, 1-man pilot. The other one sits in the turret or remote turret, and the turret's on a track. Slides round and it can drop to the underside, like upside down, pointing out this way, or it slides back up and you have it as like a normal turret sat on the roof. Funky little ship. I'm sure I'll be doing a video on that at some point. Let's have a look what else we've got. There's that F7, F8 Lightning again. So many Fs. This game's just full of Fs now. There's the Merlin. It's attached to the back. I mean, realistically, if it had the fitting, you could probably attach a Connie to the back of the Polaris. Like the Connie is to the Polaris what the Merlin is to the Connie. That is a big turret. Well, it's a fair sized turret. It's not like the Perseus turret. Speaking of which, let's have a quick run downstairs while we're on our way through. We'll see what's down here. I think it's the Perseus hologram now. I mean, the Polaris is cool, but I really like the look of the Perseus. That's out of the two, that's the one I'm looking forward to, but I don't think it's in active development yet. Let me know if I'm wrong, drop it in comments, because I'd really like to know if we know when the Perseus is expected. One Empire. Here we go. Is that the Zeus? I think that's the Zeus. Yeah, excuse me. Zeus Mark II, yeah. So that's meant to be coming soon, or at least the first variant of it is meant to be coming out soon. Oh, there she is, the Perseus. The Flying Gunblade. So it's designed, it's got that big spiky front end and it's designed to ram through large ships. And then you got that big cannon on the top. Almost like a battleship cannon on the top there. That's going to be a nice ship. The gunship. So where the Perseus is, I believe it's more torpedoes, the Perseus. This will be more turrets. It's a smaller ship, But it'll be interesting to see what they do with that when we start seeing the insides. Oh, is this the little AA Origin Jumpworks G12A? It's like a little military buggy with I think those are anti-air missiles on the back there on that roof rack. Let's head back upstairs.
Another player.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can rent those ships.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a room. There's a map here.
Yeah. Can I zoom? Yeah, I can.
I think over this side is the SRV, which I'd really like to get my hands on. Actually, I haven't played with the SRV as of yet. Do 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 do. Here we go. There's the SRV to the right. Over here. Are these Mustangs? Mustang Delta. Now, I recall the Mustang. Maybe I'm wrong. Having like a hatch that you had to get in through.
Though not nearly at the numbers that are
But yeah, that was a blue one though. What Mustangs are these? These are like fighter Mustang Deltas. But here's the one I want to grab hold of because there is a lot of debris about. I'm not sure. It'd be good if you could use these in armistice zones, but then it's going to cause a lot of issues. People stealing people's ships off of pads and things like that, I suppose. So until they've got the security in. But yeah, this is the Argo SRV. Let's get on this. Let's have a look what we can see. I do like these Argos. When they first brought out the Raft, I think was the first one. Or no, the Argo Mole. Tell a lie. I do love the Mole. I did mining for quite a while. I need to get back into it since the changes. Salvage came out and I just kind of switched to salvaging for a while like a lot of people. You used to be able to make a lot of money at salvage. That seems to have changed. You can still make a fair bit. There are still ways and means. But anyway, here's the SRV. There's that big tractor beam on the back. And I think these are like stabilizing tractor beams, if you like. So this thing will grab whatever you pull in and bring it along. I think these open up. And so you have these like stabilizers either side to act like buffers. So much detail on these ships. Where do we get in? But yeah, the Argo Mole is a great ship. And then they brought out the Raft. And then the MPUVs, these they've brought out. Looks like they've got the rest of them done. They had this one. I think the troop transport over there. I mean, I believe you just need the base one, and then you'll be able to pick these modules up with this base MPUV. I don't know what's that. Is that the refueling nose? Little refueling nozzle. Cool. Cool. It's like the little space forklift for moving cargo about. Ah, here we go, look. That's a clue. Let's have a look around in here. Okay, so you come straight in, you've got your pilot controls. It's a good looking window actually. Let's have a quick look what the visibility is like. Oh, I'm guessing that's the fire extinguisher.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Let's get the eye tracker on here, see if we can. Yeah, it's good visibility. I like that. I like that a lot. Don't need that. Need to turn head tracking off, which will be that. Let's keep looking around. Little waiting area at the back for people that you've picked up, maybe. Here's another one of these. There's one of these on the looked like this anyway. It looked a lot like this. That was on. If you saw my video, it was on the medevac. So medevac, and I've started seeing them popping up, and I think they're for the fire extinguishers. And I think when you plug a fire extinguisher back into there, it like refills. But again, until they come in, we won't know. But I think it's about that shape actually, from what I've seen of those hand units, the extinguisher hand units. They're kind of like blocky with like a handle on the side. Got all your components. You've got the server lag. Got a suit slot, utility slot. Put pistols in the top. Looks like 6 pistols. I don't know why you'd need that much firepower on this thing, but got a bed. Is that a shower there? Yeah, a little shower with a window so everybody can watch your shower. Oh, it's a mirror. My bad. Yeah, that's better. It's better placement than a window. And then a little window at the back, you can watch whatever's being towed. So if you've been picked up and you're sat drinking a coffee or whatever, is there any food dispenser? Ah, here it is, yeah. So you'd have a drinks dispenser type thing here. You can sit down, you and your co-pilot, watch your ship being towed out back, and you'd probably be on your way back to dock to get repairs. So these are the component bays. Okay. How do we get out? Lift. Lovely. We'll have a play with that, see if we can't tow some things around. See if we can find someone that might need a rescue, although soft death at the minute, I don't think you can repair. No, you can't. You can't repair out of soft death yet, but apparently that's coming soon, TM. There we go, these are the 100 series, isn't it? The Origin 100, yeah, Origin 325A. Again, these are kind of like luxury fire ships. Or a more luxurious range of... have I put buttons on this thing yet? Oh, am I trying to climb in the cargo? Is that like a little cargo ramp? Or is it like a little disability ramp? You put your wheelchair on it, loads you up. Yeah, why not? Let's get one, we'll have a look at it. Ooh, this lag though. To be fair, the game is running a lot smoother. We just keep getting these freezes from time to time, but as a whole, the game is running a lot smoother. Let's grab a 125A. And that's about it for today. I'll probably do another one of these videos a little later on this afternoon once we get the next Expo. That should be coming in a couple of hours. So I'll probably do a quick run around in the next Expo, release a video like that, like this one. And then I might do like a more edited focus on something like I did with the Ursa. This is my second video on the channel. If anybody's watching this, I don't even know if anybody will ever see this video or any of the other videos. Hopefully you enjoy the content and we can keep this going. But there's a lot I want to do with the channel. I've got a lot of ideas. I'd like to do some like Machina. I've got an idea for like a mini series, but I'm going to need a lot more practice with the cameras, the editing, things like that. I've got a couple of friends that are going to help out with that. There's a lot of decisions to be made. I want to do some ship reviews, maybe some reactions to other people's Machina, all kinds of stuff. If there's anything you'd like to see, leave a comment, let me know. If I've got anything wrong with these ships, or if you've got any ideas, let me know. Another thing I'd like to do is theory crafting. A lot of content creators seem to like to stay away from theory crafting, but theory crafting has been a huge part of the game for such a long time, because that's all we had for a large portion of the game of the game's development. So I think it's an important part. So I'm going to leave this video here for now. I'm going to have a bit of a play around. I might record some stuff for a later video, and I'll see you guys around. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Take care.